In this devotional, I will narrate to you the story of the unseen baker. There is a huge lesson in this, so stay with me until the end. And we start. So the aroma of roasted coffee and old books filled the daily grind, a small cafe known for its mismatched furniture and spirited debates. Liam, a self-proclaimed atheist with a neatly trimmed beard and a perpetually arched eyebrow, stirred his latte. Across from him, Sarah, a Christian, with a bright smile and an equally bright scarf, nursed a mug of herbal tea. So honestly, Sarah, Liam began, leaning back, all this God talk. It's like believing in the great spatula in the sky, constantly flipping pancakes. Why is the evidence? Where is the spatula? So Sarah chuckled. A spatula, Liam? That's imaginative. But let's try a different analogy. Imagine you walk into a kitchen. It's perfectly clean, gleaming, and there's freshly baked, still warm apple pie cooling on the counter. The crust is golden, steam is curling off the filling, and it smells absolutely divine. Liam nodded, a slight smile playing on his lips. Liam raised an eyebrow. Okay, I'm with you. Highly improbable, but go on. Exactly, Sarah said, leaning forward slightly. So now, Liam, tell me, when you see that perfectly baked pie and that impeccably clean kitchen, do you genuinely believe that the apples spontaneously flew into the crust and the sugar granulated itself? And the oven just turned on and baked it all by itself? Do you honestly think the kitchen just tidied up by sheer coincidence? Or that some inexplicable force decided to organize itself into culinary perfection? So Liam opened his mouth, then closed it. He thought of his own cluttered kitchen at home, the perpetual battle against crumbs and overflowing dishes. The idea of a pie just appearing in a pristine environment struck him as utterly ludicrous. So Sarah's smile softened. Or do you, even if you've never met them, intuitively understand that there was a baker? Liam stared at the pie in his mind's eye. The flawless crust, the lingering scent. He could almost taste it. He pictured a baker, a deliberate hand, a purposeful act, the spontaneous pie, and the self-cleaning kitchen. It was undeniably funnier to imagine, but sobriety quickly set in. He realized that to deny the baker in that scenario would be to embrace a level of absurdity he usually reserved for his most extreme philosophical arguments. So he opened his mouth again, but no witty retort came. The great spatula in the sky suddenly seemed far less compelling than a very real, a very intentional baker. He just sat there, stirring his now cold latte, a faint uncharacteristic blush creeping up his neck. The silence in the daily grind wasn't awkward, it was simply thoughtful. So, for my dear brothers and sisters who are still atheists or who do not believe in God, it is upon you to look at the evidence or lack of it and decide in your heart whether to believe or not. Remember, the Bible also says that without faith, faith is belief or belief. Without faith, it is impossible to please God. For the people who believe Him must also believe that He is a rewarder of those who faithfully seek Him. So the clarion call today is that if you're battling with these feelings of that, do you believe whether there's a God or not? Look at the text, look at the evidence around you, and make a wise decision. And God will definitely bless you and guide you in the right direction. Remember, it is your choice. God does not impose faith or belief or on anybody in the Christian faith. So, my prayer for you and your family is that you may be whole and well.